How's it going, trainers? Scarlet and Violet have been out for quite a while now, and some of you may have already finished the main game, while others may still be progressing through the story. But if you're like me, you may want to hunt some shinies, either for your main team or in the post-game. So today, I'm going to be detailing all the shiny hunting methods in Scarlet and Violet, so let's find some shiny Pokémon. Welcome back, everyone. So if you clicked on this video, I'm sure you're looking to shiny hunt in Scarlet and Violet. We'll be going over the various methods in this game, some new and some returning. Starting off though, what is the base shiny rate for Scarlet and Violet? Well, for the first time in the series, someone actually tells you in-game. In the Academy, you're actually told that the odds of finding a shiny Pokemon are about 1 in 4,000. The exact number though is the same base shiny rate that's been present since Gen 6, being 1 in 4,096. But now let's talk about some methods that you can use to boost your shiny luck in Scarlet and Violet, starting with the tried and true key item, the shiny charm. This charm works the same as it does in most other games, boosting the base rate of 1 in 4,096 to about 1 in 1,365, effectively giving you 2 extra shiny rolls. If you want to learn how to get the shiny charm, click on the video up in the corner. Now another returning shiny method comes with mass outbreaks, introduced in Legends Arceus. In that game, mass outbreaks would appear in one of the 5 areas of the Hisui region, and each would have a specific Pokemon spawning at a much higher frequency at a specific area of the map, and of course, the shiny odds were boosted significantly in these outbreaks. In Scarlet and Violet though, mass outbreaks are very similar, but they do have a few differences. One thing that makes these outbreaks a lot easier than in Arceus is the new Let's Go mechanic. This lets you throw out your own Pokemon to take down wild Pokemon on their own, without having to enter actual battles. And using this feature to your advantage, you can throw out stronger Pokemon so you can plow through the outbreaks without much effort, whereas in Arceus, you'd have to either catch them all from a distance or initiate a battle with all the Pokemon. And even better, with the Let's Go mechanic, your Pokemon won't attack any shiny Pokemon that pop up, so no need to be afraid about your Pokemon KOing a shiny here. Now, one of the big differences in mass outbreaks is that you do need to clear a certain amount of Pokemon from the outbreak to get increased shiny odds, whereas in Arceus, any outbreak Pokemon would have a boosted shiny rate from the get-go. Now, you'll want to keep track of how many you take out. The first shiny boost comes when you defeat 30 Pokemon in an outbreak, where you'll get 2 shiny rolls instead of 1, or 4 rolls if you have the shiny charm. And after 60 Pokemon are defeated, you'll get 3 shiny rolls, or 5 rolls with the shiny charm. So with 60 Pokemon or more defeated along with the shiny charm, you'll have an approximately 1 in 819 chance of finding a shiny. Now after you hit 60, don't just keep taking out Pokemon in the outbreak. Instead, you'll want to reset the Pokemon there in the outbreak, which you can do in one of 2 ways. The first is just by running out of range of the Pokemon and back again. The old Pokemon will despawn and new ones will appear as you run back over. So basically, you'll just keep going back and forth checking for shinies. Alternatively though, you can also go right into the middle of the outbreak, set up a picnic, and immediately leave the picnic. Both ways will spawn new Pokemon in the outbreak, so you can shiny check a new batch. And next up is the tried and true Masuda method. Now while the root of this egg-centric shiny method remains the same, it's definitely changed up a bit with the new method of obtaining eggs in Scarlet and Violet. Instead of breeding Pokemon at the daycare, you'll breed Pokemon and obtain eggs through the picnic feature. The Masuda method involves breeding 2 Pokemon from different regions together, so breeding a female Fuecoco from France and a male Fuecoco from Japan will give you boosted shiny odds. When breeding Pokemon, you'll want to make sure that they're the only 2 Pokemon in your party. Open a picnic and let them out, and then you'll wait for an egg to appear. You can actually get up to 10 eggs at once, which can make this process easier, but it does take a while still. The Masuda method gives you 6 shiny rolls on its own and 8 rolls with the shiny charm, giving you the best odds of around 1 in 512, which is pretty good. And the picnic feature has another big method you can use to hunt shinies, and that's sandwiches. Using pieces of Herba Mystica, you can make a sandwich that gives you 30 minutes of boosted shiny odds. Now you can only obtain Herba Mystica to use in sandwiches through 5 and 6 star raids, both of which can be found after completing the game's main story. There's many recipes you can use these Herba Mystica for to result in shiny boosts for different Pokemon types, so rather than listing all the different possibilities out, I'm going to show some on the screen for convenience sake, so feel free to pause the video and come back to this page if you'd like while shiny hunting. Now the level 3 sparkling power that you'd get with these recipes can also stack with mass outbreaks, meaning you can increase your chances even further. The best shiny odds in the game happen when you have a level 3 sparkling power, the shiny charm, and have an outbreak when you've defeated 60 Pokemon, giving you the same 8 rolls as the Masuda method with the shiny charm, so both of these methods tie with a rate of about 1 in 512. Now while the sparkling power is best paired with a mass outbreak, you can still hunt just about whatever you want using it, even outside of an outbreak. As an example, I really wanted to hunt for a shiny Murkrow, so I ate a sandwich with a sparkling meal power for dark types, and then I simply went to an area just outside of Medeli where Murkrow spawned during the nighttime. I simply ran around to the groups of Murkrow to shiny check, and when there weren't any, I ran to the town and back to reset the spawns, and after about 12 minutes of searching, I found a shiny. And one more thing to note is that you can also use encounter meal powers to be able to find more of said Pokemon in an area. More spawns does mean more shiny chances after all. So now that you've made it this far, you're ready to shiny hunt. But what happens when you find a shiny in-game? Well, save right away. You can then go and try to catch it, and in case if things go south, you can always restart and try again, because the shinies should still be there as long as they aren't out of range. But that just about wraps up our Scarlet and Violet shiny hunting guide. We really hope this helps you get a ton of shinies in-game. Be sure to let us know if you found any shinies already, or if there's any you're going to hunt first. And if you like this guide, be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. We'll have more Pokemon guides in the future, and we hope you'll stay tuned for those. Until next time though, I wish you all the best of luck of shiny hunting, and I'll see you next time.